What's up guys, it's RJ, and today we're taking a look at another collaboration from Adidas. Not a consortium drop though, it's actually from Ronnie Fieg and his company Kith. So for those of you who are not familiar with Ronnie, he's been in the game longer than the majority of us even knew what we were talking about when it comes to sneakers. He's collaborated with brands like Asics, Nike, obviously Adidas, and it seems like every big brand name out there wants to collaborate with him, and when you get a hold of one of his products or one of his sneakers, it's obvious why he's such a desirable designer. So shouts out to Ronnie for delivering another amazing sneaker, and let's get right into him. So right here we've got the Copa 17.1 Kith Ultra Boost. Right off the bat, for anybody who watches soccer or football, if you're not in the United States, the design of this shoe is going to jump right out to you. The Copa football boot or soccer cleat, or whatever you refer to them as, is one of the most famous soccer cleats ever made. If I'm not mistaken, before Adidas and Ronnie released this recent collaboration, the Copa was ever only released in black and white. Today we're taking a look at it in almost an off-white grayish color, and there's so much to the shoe I don't even know where to start. So as always, before we dive into the construction of the shoe and all the details, let's take a little bit closer look at the Copa.
And flip it to a positive. I'm positive, I'm positive. I can take your negative and flip it to a positive. I'm positive, I'm positive.
Yeah, here we all got negativity. I think it's about time that we start living differently. Coming from me, man, and I'm always pessimistic, but I've often wondered, like, what all am I missing? Cause I get a lot, am I ever gonna stop? Gonna make a change where I'm missing on a shot. Feeling I'm not giving everything I got. Waste a lot of time to get up from the drop. This mixtape with school and work been busy. Feel handicapped like Drizzy, but time ain't what I'm missing. I waste a lot of time chasing after changing time.
Alright, so starting with the upper of the shoe, all the way from the toe box back to the heel panel, you've got an amazing quality kangaroo leather. Like I mentioned earlier, the color's almost a grayish. The entire shoe is basically a white colorway, but if you look close enough, it is a white with just a bit of a grayish tint to it. Both the lateral and medial sides of the shoe feature the Adidas 3-stripe logo embroidered right there into the leather. The left shoe features a Copa logo right there. The right shoe features the Cobra logo. Left tongue has the Adidas Performance logo. Right shoe has the Kith logo. The reverse sides of each tongue feature the Kith Cobra. Non-removable red insole also features the same Cobra right there in gold. So for those of you familiar with the original Copa, Ronnie has taken the same stitching on the toe box and applied it to this Ultra Boost. This silhouette came laced up with flat gray laces, gold aglets. Also came with alternate rope laces, gray and white, with the same gold aglets. Since the shoe is a merger between the original Copa and the Ultra Boost, you've got a white on white Ultra Boost heel cup. As always, a ton of boost on that Ultra Boost midsole. The bottom does feature that iconic Continental outsole. Beneath that all white outsole, you've got a gold torsion system. That torsion system comes up right below the heel right there in gold as well. Back panel features the Adidas Performance logo, obviously in gold. Every Ultra Boost features the Adidas Performance logo right there on the toe. For those of you familiar with Ronnie and anything he's done in the past, obviously he's not gonna release a shoe with this much detail without putting it in an amazing box. The Cobras did come in a Kith branded slide out box. For those of you who have watched the channel before, you know I'm a sucker for boxes. I love when Adidas and really any brand changes things up, especially for a special collaboration like this. I know the camera's probably not gonna pick it up, but if you take a look right inside the shoe right there, it says strike first, strike fast. As I already mentioned, that red insole is not removable, but there is a ton of cushion to it, super high quality leather, just like the exterior of the shoe. The interior ankle portion is lined with the same leather as that insole. And while we're talking about the inside of the shoe, let's transition right into comfort. If you're familiar with Ultra Boost, this is not gonna be as comfortable as the majority of them. Obviously, this shoe is made of leather. The majority of Ultra Boosts are made with prime knit. So the comfort that you're used to just isn't gonna be there. That doesn't mean this isn't a comfortable shoe. It's just not what we're used to when we think of Ultra Boost. Along with lacking a little bit of comfort, when you put a leather shoe on, it's just gonna be a little bit hot, a little bit stuffy. You're just not gonna experience the same ventilation that you get from a normal Ultra Boost that's built up with prime knit. Now don't get me wrong, the shoe's still very comfortable. There's not a whole lot that compares to any Boost shoes out there. It's just not as comfy as slipping on a normal Ultra Boost. Now as far as sizing goes, I went a half size down. I went a half size down because I've heard that when you put a leather shoe on, over time it will stretch out a little bit. Now that doesn't mean that going true to size won't work. The majority of people who have done reviews on these say go true to size. I just happen to find a size 10. I typically wear a 10 and a half. I couldn't find a 10 and a half. I scooped up the 10 and it fits perfectly. I think over time, even if it stretches out a little bit, it'll just get more comfortable as time goes on. Hopefully that information helps out a few of you who are still on the hunt for this shoe. If you're having any doubts about it, just pick it up if you can afford it. The resale on these is pretty damn hefty. I think they're going for $400, $500, maybe $600. I had to pay resale for them. Not too stoked on it, but I am happy that I got a hold of these. I think it's a great silhouette overall. Aesthetically, I think it's beautiful. Ronnie's outdone himself again. Shout out to him. Shout out to Kith. Shout out to Adidas. And as far as the Copa Cobra goes, guys, that's all I've got for you today. As always, I'm gonna leave you with some on-foot B-roll. Guys, if you haven't already, I hate asking, hit that subscribe button. Really trying to hit my goal of 500 by the end of this month, June 2017. We're almost there, like 30 away or something. I truly appreciate all the support you guys show me. And for all the newcomers, thanks so much for watching the video. Until next time, peace out.
See, I can find a silver line. Got it good, least I'm alive. Take that stress and never mind. Trying to make a change, for I'm running out of days. Young right now, but that's a phase. Getting older, changing ways. See, I procrastinate, but with pressure I amaze. I took my biggest flaw and I turned it into strength. And you can do it too, for those things that ain't that cool. Let me teach it all to you. It's my lesson, it's my scope.
I can take a negative and flip it to a positive. I'm positive, I'm positive. I can take a negative and flip it to a positive. I'm positive, I'm positive.
Yeah, pretty sure I can turn around. It's cliche, but take that frown you got, put it upside down. What's that sound? There's a rap, but I'm gonna change it up. Taylor Swift, shake it off, cause one life is not enough. Gotta live it up. The moments that you can, you ain't got a Benz, got a 90s minivan, and you have a lot of fun. You're driving other friends, making memories, yo, that'll never end. See, that's what matters. These thoughts will last forever. Ain't you heard you can't buy happiness with tons of pounds of cheddar? I'm better than lots of people, still fight and constant evil. Still I'm responding, gleeful, still right in constant sequels. And yeah, I'm feeling good, although I got some pain. Run things through my brain that would make all you go insane. On my way to my reign, I'm a prince, but I'll be king. I'ma sing, I'ma bring all I got to say, no fling. Just one thing is my essence. I had no hip-hop presence, but I'ma keep on stepping. Y'all sweating while I'm flexing, and one day I'ma getting, cause beats are what I'm wrecking. Look, I ain't never resting, my death is my exit. Look, I ain't made it yet, but I know I will. This my passion, this my feel. I'm a plus sign for real.
I could take a negative and flip it to a positive.